Okay.
So I don't think we discussed your first beer.
No, I think I started with like Bud Light and like Tecates, especially that like our college that it had the Tecate Tuesday. So you could start like drinking there. And of course we would end up in UTEP. Oh. We had like Tecate Tuesday, so it would be like $2 Tecate night, like something like that.
Goodbye.
And it was just until a certain time. So after that, you wanna keep partying. So we would go.
Ahí te quedas en sí.
We would like go across the border because it was so easy to go to Juarez and like just party the whole night, you know. And it was awesome. I think we were one of the last. Did you get to go to Juarez?
No.
I think we were one of my generation. Like what was it?
It was like 2010 when everything started getting really bad, no?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was one of the few last ones that was able to go to Juarez and enjoy and party and eat. Like, everything was open, though. It was, like, the best time ever. So I started with the Bud Light, with Tecate, all those light ones. And, like, you would do it because everybody was drinking it. But I didn't really like it. I was not into beer.
¿Sabes qué? Yo I lived with my cousins for all of my upbringing. And we would do, like, the Edward 40 hands. Did you ever do that? Nos poníamos Mickeys y luego una carta en una y una. Y para ir al baño, cada vez que lo decíamos, I would wear a skirt así para que nomás así la hiciera.
Y so wait, you would tape
¿sí?
The beer?
Así con tape, ajá. Y luego nosotros mensos, nos poníamos como duct tape. Y así, ay, pero yo cuando me acababa una estaba a la madre, güey, estaba gravísima. Y no sé cómo le hice, I'm pretty sure my cousins have seen my coochie by now. Que yo nomás con el baño nomás le hacía así, y luego, you know, like to... No, y luego le seguíamos así nomás.
That's so cool. I never did it. I would not, never, ever.
¿Por qué no? Ándale, we did an episode.
Oh my God, forget it.
One episode.
If I do that, like, and now at my age, I'll be like, 2 sips, I have to go to the restroom.
Skirt, my friend. A skirt.
That's one of the things that I noticed, like, I cannot do Bud Lights. Sometimes you go to reunions and everything, and that's all they have. And yes, it's hot, and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna drink a Bud Light. My problem is I drink it, and then I have to go to the restaurant. I'm like, I spend more time in the restaurant than in the party with those beers. So yeah, it sounds snobby, like, oh, you don't drink this and this and that. And I'm like, no, I prefer to say, like, no, I don't like them, instead of explaining, no, it's because if I drink this shit, I'm gonna be in the restaurant the whole time. Mm-hmm. So I prefer to, like, now, like, to enjoy a beer, like a quality beer. I still know I'm gonna go to the restroom, but at least I'm gonna have a buzz. I'm gonna enjoy it.
You're gonna talk to some girls in the bathroom. You're gonna pick up his friends.
That's me.
Yes.
Okay, so the second beer.
Wait, let me tell you about this one. Have you ever been to Mona?
No.
No, es otra bar que está enseguidita de Tap.
Oh my God.
Una vez me puse hasta la madre ahí. And I went into the men's restroom. Entré, and I was like, the restroom looks different. Like, I go, and I'm washing my hands, and there's a man in there. He's like, you're in the men's restroom. And I'm like, and? And he's like, oh, okay. Pero yo estaba hasta la madre, güey.
I think the worst, but isn't it the worst when you go to the men's restroom and you're not drunk? Because I do that all the time.
I was drunk, but I was drunk off of Bud Light. I was drunk off of Bud Light. Like, that's why I stay away from Bud Light. Because I will go to the men's bathroom.
So, this is like where my, like, beers from, like, Tecate and all those. I was like, oh, I'm so cool. This is a Belgian white. I felt like I was already drinking, like, craft beers. Like, I was like, I feel so good, so popular.
This is like I feel like this is like a second step for a lot of people. Well, I guess a third step, because they go from, like, Bud Light or Tecate or Carta or Mickey's in my case. Y luego como, I don't know, like something what's better than, anything's better than Bud Light, I guess you should say. Actually, I'm gonna wait. Shock Top.
And then I felt very good. Like, I thought I knew it all.
Belgian wit?
Yes, because I was always like, oh, don't forget my orange peel. I need to drink my orange peel.
Flower orange.
Yes, porque I thought that's how you're supposed to drink it.
That's how we served it at restaurants.
Cheers.
Honestly, I forgot how much, like, orange there is in here, but, like,
But whenever you would ask for it with an orange peel, like, yeah, it will bring up the flavor. Like, now I understand it, you know? Now I understand, like, why the orange peel. But before it was like, ah, fancy, look at me, I have an orange in my beer.
You know, it's kind of like, it has a slight bitterness to it. And because it's a Belgian, I'm guessing there's, like, some coriander in there. That it gives it a little bit of, like, a slight bitterness. But it's so sweet to me that, like, you just get that bitterness at the end that it's just like...
And I think that's why a lot of girls started drinking this beer, you know? Because you don't have that taste of the corn.
Of the corn, yeah.
Like that.
You have flavor.
Yes, you have flavor. You were like, ah. And actually, I think these two were, like, a little bit higher. Yeah, it was, like, 5.2%.
What's Bud Light, like 4? 3?
Or something. Let's see. This one...
I think water has a higher ABV.
This one is another wheat ale. It's 5.4. The same. So
see, and these are
actually they were a little bit more like like it had more alcohol and they tasted better.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I could see that.
So I did that, and this one I have to like say it. This is still my go-to beer.
Really?
If I go to freaking airports and like they don't have any other craft beer, or I'm not so much into IPA, so I don't do that much. This is my go-to beer. Like, okay, give me a Blue Moon, you know? Instead of a Budweiser, a Bud Light, or anything like that, I always ask, if they have Blue Moon, which is usually what you find, that's my beer.
You know, I think I get real patriotic in a sense of, like, Mexican patrioticness. Where I always ask for, like, the most Mexican beer you can have. It's like,
which is usually Dos Equis.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
With a lime and some salt.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll chug 3 of them and then I'll be fine on the airplane. But I forgot how good it smells too. I wanna just like smelling everything.
I think Blue Moon.
We need like some outtakes of just like
smelling them.
Like no. Eddie says no. It's like no way. Ya Edgar, pinche Edgar.
Let's see. I should have cleaned it, huh? I kind of did.
They're both Belgian wits. I mean, I really feel like they're gonna have the same like style profile.
I feel Blue Moon. It's a little heavier.
Let's compare though. Let's compare between the two because that one looks way more. This one looks clearer.
No, this one.
I'm interested to know. This is Shock Top. I figured it would have been the other way around.
Yeah.
Well, I know whites. Whites are a little heavier. Like, they have a different filtration system than, like, just a regular, like, wheat. I'm curious. Let's see. Let's try them side by side. Try it. I want you to try it with me.
That's true. I can taste the bitterness that you were talking about.
And this one is, like, more orange peel, if anything.
See.
This one's good, though. I forgot how good these are. I'm so glad you're, like, bringing me back to all of these. Sí está rico.
It's very enjoyable. Está más dulce. Está un poquito más pesada. ¿No te gusta? ¿Se te hace muy dulce? What did you think about this one?
I thought that one was a little heavier, but it's because it's a white. So that makes sense.
Right. So I think that's why I liked it.
No. No queremos tortillas. Ahorita no, joven. So por eso a mí me gusta mucho esta cerveza, especialmente ahorita like with my job and everything that I have to like stop somewhere like to get a break. Yeah. And like on my way home, like I think this is like my beer, like nice. Okay. I just have to like take a sip of this beer and then go home. And I think I'm with you where I would prefer Blue Moon to the Shock Top because that one is a little sweeter, it's a little heavier, it's just look more flavorful. Whereas this one is just sweet, coriander, and then you're done. Mm-hmm. And then there's like this like just like dry mouth kind of feel, you know. But that's probably the coriander. So which one did you like? Blue Moon. Yeah.